Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm currently in the process of making this channel for the front of the boat. It's bolts down to the foredeck, so I'm just going to leave this in polished aluminium. And then I'll probably coat it with penetrol to give it some UV protection. So I'll just literally drill this through the foredeck, and then either tap out the aluminium underneath, or if it isn't thick enough, then there's access to a nut on the other side, so I'll just put a nut and bolt through, and that will just keep the paint nice and clean and stop the anchor, rope and chain from wearing away at the foredeck. Okay, so I've done a fillet weld on that side. So I'm going to flick this over. So, and then on the back here, I'll wire brush it, and then I'll basically put a weld through there, an external one on that external corner there, and then I'll probably dress that back and round it off because I'll have the strength inside with the fillet, but it's literally just for presentation on the back of it. Okay, so you can see I've done the external welds there, so I'll just dress them back just to make them, put a nice round on it. It didn't come out too bad actually. It's quite easy to weld this because it's 5mm plate. Since you start moving to the thinner material, it's even the pulse MIG, it's really hard. It tends to, on an external joint like that, it tends to blow holes, pop through. It's really difficult. So good way to start is by using a lot of thicker material, get used to it on that, and then move to the thinner stuff. So the welder's set in. I don't know if you can see that, but I've dropped that down to 3.6mm there, even though it's 5mm for the external, but for the internal one I kept that at between 4.8 and 5, so I know I've got plenty of heat in there. Okay guys, this is what I've been fabricating this afternoon. So I've made up, just point my finger, I won't actually touch it because it's very hot. Yeah, so I made up these little brackets, and I closed, this is 30mm 3mm tube. So I just put, where I cut the hole here, I used, with the hole cutter, I used that at the ends and then just welded that in just to finish that off. Yeah, so they're both, I've already done that, one on the other side, so that's both the grab handles on the stern of the boat, all done now. Okay, and I've also been busy finishing off all the hatches in the boat, so they're all in now. So the one up there on the radio box, the brown one, that's now in, and the one right up there where the anchor well is, that's all fitted. And I've now got all the navigation lights on as well, so the port and starboard lights are on now, and the anchor light at the top, so they've got to come. You can see I've left the packaging on the anchor light because they've basically got to come all back off again now, ready for paint. I've still got some more bits to do. You think you're nearly finished, but yeah, as I'm going on, I'm finding there's more and more bits to do. So I've got all the aluminium here now on the floor, as you can see it. So that's all for the bow rails and the handrails. So there's handrail going up here and up to the top. That's these two here. So I've got to kind of bend those and follow the shape, and then yeah, get the bow rails in here and follow the shape of the boat there as well. Another thing I've been doing is getting this hatch in. So got to finish that off, get that all screwed in as well, and also weld out this here as well for the anchor winch. So I just want to get, I want to get all the hot work done, and then I can concentrate on doing prepping it for some paint. So we are getting closer. We are getting closer. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Cheers for now.